Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's your queen, Divine Mother Goddess Yamaya, and I am back to you guys with a new video. So hopefully I can keep your attention and hold it for a while, because I have a few things that I want to talk about. As usual, we got a few topics to be touching on, and I wanted to first originally touch on basically talking about waging war against people and people who we consider to be our enemies that has nothing to do or have no awareness of what we have going on in our mind. Sometimes, I want to say that sometimes the situations that we believe to be situations are more so just in our minds. And a lot of times we ponder on going back and forth with situations to make them to be something that truthfully really are not. There's a lot of different ways that situations can be handled if they are talked over and communicated, especially if we're adults. And a lot of adults these days are just adults or grown-ups in adult bodies with childlike minds. And a lot of these people who are mentioning, and when I say our or us, I just always like to include myself in it, because I know that I come from backgrounds like this. I myself had to overcome these type of complications and situations in my life where I was upset with people who really had nothing to do with what I was thinking of, or had no awareness to what I was talking about or what I was thinking of. And a lot of times I would go up to people or contact people, DM people, call people up, trying to start situations when I was younger, years ago, over a man, over my kid's dad, who basically used to constantly cheat on me. And because I wasn't ready and accepting of myself and in love with myself at the time, I used to put up with a lot. And instead of taking my anger only out on him, I would take my anger out on the women or the girls that he was attracted to. And it was totally wrong, and it was really selfish of me and really immature of me, and I had to grow past this situation, and I did. So I wanted to talk about that because I know a lot of us, as I'm saying, and like I said, I continue to add myself into the situation, even though this is not something that I'm currently struggling with anymore. This is something that I like to talk about and include myself in, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm exerting myself from the situation. I want to let you guys know that I'm always here with you, and I definitely can relate, and I want you to know that I'm totally supportive of your change and your growth, and hopefully you can learn something from my story and learn something from my situation, and reflect on your behaviors and things that you had to overcome in order for you to grow and be a better person, because I know this can be a roadblock in our life and it can hinder us. And I know a lot of us, we want to love and we want to be in love with someone, and we want them to love us back wholeheartedly the same way that we love them. And a lot of times we can't get that reciprocated to us until we fully submerge into loving ourselves and understanding ourselves and controlling our anger and navigating through those angered situations with a calm state of mind, and really reflecting and thinking on how you can do better with the situation by talking it over with your partner, if you choose to continue to stay with that partner, or saying, well, how can we do better? What is it that you need me to do in order for us to get past this, in order for you to fully focus on me? And if not, basically you choosing yourself and walking away. And it's nothing wrong. It's not wrong for you to decide, if it comes down to that, to walk away, because you have to understand that it's very important for you to keep your sanity in your mind, and for you to understand that you are first and foremost the most important person in this world. Your vessel is only one, and it has one soul in it. It does not have two. Even if you were born of twins, triplets, I like to say octuplets, like many people have a lot of kids at one time, and just because you're born with them does not make your souls one. Unless you've already found your twin flame, who is divinely given to you and created with you when you're in heaven. And so a lot of us, though, we don't have those type of people in our life yet. And so because we don't, you have to understand that you have to choose yourself first. You have to love your vessel, because you only get one. And you don't want to go out here creating situations that is very dangerous. The world we live in is more and more so dangerous every day. There's a lot of people going crazy, be it women and men, over relationships when they could have either talked it over, got a better understanding, or chose to walk away. But because some people are so selfish and they feel like they have to be in control of situations, they don't want to walk away. And that is a narcissistic situation where the attention has to be focused on them, and if not, they're angered and they want to do something about it, or they feel like they lost control, so they have to gain it back by having control over the person that they have feelings for or romantically involved with. And that's not right. People do not find happiness in these type of relationships, no matter what you think. A lot of people end up cheating in situations like this, and it gets more and more dangerous as this happens, and it endangers other people who are a part of the relationship, that or become a part of an entanglement, I would say, because they're added into something that they have hopefully no clue about. And if you're adding yourself into situations like this where you do know this is going on, and you know that it's another partner involved, you should not, women and ladies and young ladies, involve yourself into situations like this, because it is dangerous and it can cost you your livelihood, and sometimes at a greater price, your life, something that you cannot get back. So choose to communicate, choose to find understanding. If not, choose to walk away, because life is too precious and too valuable, and your life is too precious and too valuable for you to be waging war against your partner and other people who have nothing to do with it. And it's really just a lack of understanding of yourself and lack of love of yourself. And once you fully love yourself, you won't put up with things like this, and you won't allow people to walk all over you or treat you away that you know you don't deserve. You won't have to stay up late nights or early mornings trying to decide if you want to stay there, or wondering if when your partner leave or when you leave the house or y'all go separate ways, if they're gonna still be focused on you, or if they're gonna be, you know, worried about someone else, when you both have important things to do. Hopefully you both are doing things that is going to help you to get in your bag and stay in your bag if you're already in your bag, instead of worrying about what's going on with your partner. Okay, you should love yourself enough to know that you are enough, and what you bring to the table is enough, where a person is going to stay focused on you and not cheat on you or treat you a way that you know you don't deserve. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. That was one topic I wanted to talk about. So I hope I still got your attention. I know the music in the background is up. I like to always channel and talk with different songs. So excuse me when I do that, but I'm unapologetically saying excuse me, because it's something that helps me. So if you continue to come to my page, hopefully you vibing with it and you still staying focused on what I'm talking about, because what I'm talking about is really crucial and really important, and it'll help you, and I promise you it'll give you good results in your relationships if you choose to understand yourself and love yourself and grow into yourself. Watch some documentaries, watch some seminars, go to some seminars, attend some seminars, go to some group meetings, converse with other women, see how they, if they've been through it, see how they overcame it. Talk to women who are in better positions than you, who are in better relationships than you, and who've been in longer relationships with you, where they actually are being completely and totally loved, not the unauthentic love where you know their partner has cheated on them, you know their partner has had many partners, or even in some cases babies and stuff like that, or secretly married or is married and you're just a part of it and stuff like that. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve more than that, and you shouldn't even be associated with women who are going through situations like that or who are putting themselves in situations like that, because it tells you a lot about their mind state and their self-esteem. So have enough self-esteem within yourself to know that you deserve better than that, and you deserve to be around women who love their self and who are loving on themselves, because if you're not already loving on yourself, you need to be seeing people pour that into their cup so that you can ultimately pour it into your own, okay? So I'm gonna stop this video here because sometimes it's harder for me to upload these videos when they go too long and they take hours, but I'm gonna come back with another topic. So be sure to come back and check out my next video that comes up after this one, because it is gonna be tied into this video. I thank you so much. If you can't come back and join me, I appreciate your love, your support, and even if you don't love me, just know that I'm loving on you and I love you, and I hope that you're having a positive day on purpose, whenever this video finds you. Just know that you're loved. And again, I say I love you, I love you, I love you. Bye.